Media Magazine, February 2021. Yashahime translation done by Ayurya. The Yashahime's broadly smiling sweets party. Toa, Setsuna, and Moroha endeavor to slay demons that bother villagers. With each having a unique personality, the three felt disorganized at first, but by showing their cooperation skills by being in sync in battle, they have now grown into a reliable team. These girls are still 14 years old. During their journey, they have silly conversations and admire convenient tools that they have brought from the modern era. Even though they do not have heart-fluttering episodes, there has certainly been an influx of scenes where one can feel their pure side. Therefore, this time, we once again focus on the charms that the girls themselves have instead of as the demon-fighting Yashahimes. Also, what do the three of them actually think of each other? Including these points of curiosity, we had director Sato Teruo speak. Illustration description. Gifting treats that Toa brought from the modern era, Moroha seems like she would like anything, but Setsuna surprisingly likes candy. Character bios. The always energetic mood maker Moroha, Inuyasha and Kagume's daughter. She is a bounty hunter who slays demon bounties. When she puts rouge on her lips, she becomes the country-destroying Beni Yasha and goes on a rampage. The martial artist girl raised in the Reiwa era, Higurashi Toa, Sesshomuru's daughter and Setsuna's older twin sister. She time-traveled 10 years ago and was raised in the modern era. She is currently struggling to take back Setsuna's sleep in the feudal era. Cool, cautious, but kind. Setsuna, Toa's younger twin sister. Like Sesshomaru, she has a calm, collected personality. Due to having her sleep stolen by the dream butterfly, she has no memories of her childhood and is unable to sleep. Sato Teruo speaks. The depth of the three Yashahime's relationship. Going through battles with demons, the relationship among the three has deepened. Now in dangerous situations, their faith is to the point that they can trust their backs to each other. It is just like them to acknowledge each other based on ability rather than blood ties. They butted heads, but they have become comrades that can trust each other. Setsuna treated Toa coldly as she concerned herself with her as her older sister, but it seems Setsuna has softened up recently? What do they think of each other? What Toa likes about Moroha is that Moroha is honest with herself and isn't two-faced, so I think she really likes that about her. Setsuna is her beloved little sister, the point that it's overwhelming. Setsuna hasn't acknowledged Toa as her elder sister. I think she has come to consider her as someone she can trust. Setsuna gets stuck cleaning up after Moroha when she goes on a rampage, so she probably feels that she's a pain in the butt. However, I think she doesn't dislike her carefree aspect. With Moroha, while the two of them are her cousins, she probably thinks that has nothing to do with her being able to place her trust in them. Toa and Setsuna's vectors differ, but they both have honest personalities, and I think Moroha likes that resoluteness about them. Hanyo no Yashahime interview with the Evangelist of Love, director Sato Teruo. Focusing on the birth of Toa and Setsuna in upcoming episode 15. Please tell us what you think is the charm for Toa, Setsuna, and Moroha each. For Toa, her little sister Setsuna's existence is an absolute end. She regretted letting go of her hand when they were kids, and now, after overcoming months and years, you can feel her gallantness as she tries to behave like a big sister. While Setsuna has a cool aspect to her like Sesshomaru, towards Toa's behavior, she periodically acts affectionate, which makes that part of her cute. Moroha has a part of her that is exactly like Inuyasha, so the animators move her just like him. Then she carries a comedic expression at the front of those movements, so I think that's what makes her entertaining. Among the episodes that have aired thus far, is there anything that left an impression on you? Toa losing the power of her demonic blood on the night of the new moon depicted in episode 12. Toa inherited the phenomenon that occurs in half-demons that was depicted in Inuyasha, and while it didn't happen in the modern era, it did happen once she returned to the feudal era. I think it was a fun episode, even in the sense that it was familiar to those who know Inuyasha. Black-haired Toa had an appearance that sort of resembled her mother, but I had character designer Hishinuma Yoshihito come up with the ideas on that front. It seems Sesshomaru is heavily involved in the three's past, so how do you capture his way of life? I feel that he's a very smart person. He'll do whatever he can to get things done and always chooses the best course of action. When you look at that in a partial way, you can't tell what he's thinking, but I think everything is his own shortcut. In a sense, I think he's an earnest character. New characters like Kirin-maru and Riku are also of interest. Kirin-maru ruled over the demons alongside Inuyasha and Sesshomaru's father, the Great Dog Demon, so from a position standpoint, he's in existence who is pretty high up. Regarding the settings, I got together with series composition writer Sumisawa-san Katsuyuki, and we compromised on his characters such as how he would interact with the Yashahimes and how he'll move towards the end. Currently, Riku is still a mysterious character, but his existence is important. His relationship with Toa is also of interest, and even if it's not a romantic nature, the air around them does suggest they'll be getting closer, so it would be great if you could look forward to what will happen. Riku, who is getting closer to Toa, is a character with a unique position that has never been held before. Rather than the reason as to why he gets close to Toa, you'll gradually figure out his hidden side. Toa ends up trusting that Riku, but there's a part of him that she can't hate. Essentially, he has an honest side to him, so that's where the drama between them will stem from. As they are now, Toa and others seem to be no match for Kirin-maru, but what secret methods will make the three of them stronger? How high can each of them raise their individual latent abilities? I would say Inuyasha demonstrated his hidden power in previous battles, so I think that it's also possible for the girls as they are half-demons. In episode 13, there's a scene where Miroku seals Setsuna's demonic blood, but unless she becomes able to use that power at will, she will be no match against Kirinmaru's overwhelming strength. Going forward, the girls will be depicted getting stronger, so seeing the three of them grow in battle will be a highlight. Lastly, a message for our readers. The details on why Toa, Setsuna, and Moroha grew up separated from their parents will finally become clear in episode 15. It will flow so that what Sesshomaru wanted to do and why he acted the way he did will gradually become clear. So I would like everyone to please pay attention to it as one climax. Valentine's Situation Research Team Sweets Q&A with Sato Teruo. Question: what sweets do the three like? Answer: Toa likes apples, so I have a feeling she likes apple-type treats like apple pie. Surprisingly, Setsuna might like simple things like ohagi. Moroha seems like she would like typical things like chocolate. Question: what if the three of them received Valentine's chocolate? Answer: Toa would just accept it normally as food. The meaning behind it wouldn't matter. Setsuna would probably slash the person. How to put it? Others can't get close or they won't reach the point of giving it to her. Moroha would convert it into money, hence, the more expensive the chocolate, the better. She may even take what Setsuna didn't accept and sell it. Popularity power research for Toa, swooning at her compassion towards the weak. She cannot stand by when someone is in trouble. She exhibits that big sister trait not just to Setsuna, but other people as well. There are times where she will throw herself into danger, but that is what makes Toa cool. Toa's big sister power is 4 out of 5. Cheerfulness is 5 out of 5. Fighting strength is 5 out of 5. Compassion level is 5 out of 5. Eagerness to fight is 3 out of 5. Popularity power research for Moroha. A master of winning the hearts of others. Good manners are irrelevant to Moroha. The figure of her doing as she pleases and smiling innocently would make anyone feel as though they were close to her. That is Moroha's strength. You cannot hate her even when she is a little bit of a cheapskate. Moroha's wild charm is 5 out of 5. Boldness is 5 out of 5. Fighting strength is 5 out of 5. Money sense, 5 out of 5. Attachment to others, 4 out of 5. Popularity power research for Setsuna, keeping cool no matter what situation. Setsuna supports the Yashahime team with her collectedness and fighting strength. She does not really show her emotions, but there are times where she gets lost in thought on sleepless nights. Naiveness that peeks out from within her coolness. That is also Setsuna's charm. Setsuna's cautiousness is 5 out of 5. Calmness is 5 out of 5. Fighting strength is 5 out of 5. Little sister power is 3 out of 5. Seriousness is 5 out of 5.